Right, family. All right, family. Does it? I want y'all to think. Does it make any sense to have a labor shortage while simultaneously having high unemployment? Does that make any sense? Does that sound right to y'all? You got a you got a labor shortage while at the same time you got high unemployment. Can somebody make that make sense to me? You understand? Somebody help me out. You, yeah, somebody help me out now. You got a labor shortage and high unemployment. Huh? Hey, these people and their system is foolishness. That's right. That's right. These people and they food, but they got such they got they got they high they IQ is just out of this world. It must be on a demonic rail. It must be on hellfire. Their IQ is out of this world. I'm gonna get into some stuff. Now, I kind of touched on the last video. You know, these farmers talking about, there's a labor shortage. I kind of touched on it, but let me get into it. I'm gonna show y'all some stuff. Let me see here. Let me show y'all some stuff. Now, I'm not an economist. Y'all know that, but doggone it, I got common sense. Okay. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing while I'm thinking about it. I wrote some stuff down, but I didn't bring my notes with me. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. You got anytime y'all see inmates out there working, those are jobs for somebody. So you telling me the city, the county, the state, or the country can't come up with a way to pay folks to work? Huh? You got unemployment and you got homeless folks everywhere, but these high intelligent people can't come up with a way to get the homeless where they have a meal every day and a place to stay. That's a big burden. A roof over your head and where you gonna eat, especially if you got kids. So you telling me nobody would jump on that? You pick them up and whatever the county and whatever. Start negotiating. Start negotiating. And another thing, where these so-called church folks at? Let me get into that Bible verse. Was it Matthew 25? Yeah. Yeah, Matthew 25, I believe. It was Matthew 25. I borrowed that term from Lisa. Lie IQ. Yeah, I didn't come up with that on myself. Yeah, that lie IQ. But anyway, Matthew 25. This is for you so-called church people that don't want to go to hell. Especially you preachers, all of y'all that's living high on the what you call the high up there on the hog, which you ain't supposed to be on the, but that's another thing. Matthew 25. Especially you so-called preachers out there. You got these churches, at least start with those in your congregation. Widows, orphans, right? Single mothers, even somebody that just got laid off. All right, 25, I think 35. Yeah, this is the Messiah. I'm going to just throw it. This is Judgment Day. Let me see here. Shalom, Jersey. Long time no see. Okay, this is the parable of the talents. Okay, let me. This is the parable, but he's painting a picture of what's going to happen. All right, now let's go to 34. Then shall the king say to them on his right hand, "Come ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was a hungered, and you gave me no meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and you did not take me in." I understand in this day and age, you got to be careful. But doggone it. That's why I specified especially these so-called church folks. Okay? All right. Naked and you clothed me. Hold on. This is the ones that did the will. You naked and you clothed me. I was sick and you visited me. I was in prison and you came unto me. Okay? All right. I just want y'all to see that. And now there's the flip side. Those are the ones that's doing what they can do and what they're supposed to be doing. Okay? This doesn't mean that you're supposed to empty your pocket Okay, you still got to maintain your balance. What you can do, but all these getting jets and you trying to outdo the rich folk. All right. Let me go. Let me go. Okay, hold on. All right. Then shall he say unto them on the left hand, depart from me, you cursed unto everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. You know, you read through the script. The devil controls the wealth of the world. It's in the Bible. The Bible also calls Satan the God, little g, of this world. So the devil is controlling. If your main thought is getting what you're gonna get right here, you headed to hell. But anyway, prepare for the devil and his angels. For I was hungry and you gave me no meat. I was thirsty and you gave me no drink. Think about it. I'm gonna show you some stuff. Matter of fact, let me try to do it now. Let me try to do it now. Let me see. Homeless. It's hard for me. I know I can't. It's hard for me to look at folks struggling. It's hard for me to do that. And at the same time, I gotta take care of my own house. If I don't take care of my own house, I'm in sin right there. So I understand. But doggone it. Let me see. I didn't put the video up here. Hold on. Let me go to my watch history. Okay, hold on. Okay, here. I'm just gonna show you some stuff. Me sound check. I know it's about 20-second delay. It still ain't popping up. Okay, sound playing. All right. I want y'all to see. Let me fast forward. All right. How can you walk by folks and not feel anything? I know you can't help them, but just how can you just look at folks and not feel anything? Just think about it. I'm gonna just talk. Y'all see what Elon Musk is doing? He talking about cutting Social Security. I got a question to y'all. Y'all know how y'all get bank statements and y'all get bank statements every month? How come all this money you've been paying in since you've been working? How come you don't get bank statements of how much money you done paid in to the government? Huh? Yeah, it is more of us. Everything affects us more. It is more of us. It is more of us. Black folk. I just hate to see poverty, period, but it is more of us. Why don't we get statements since they taking money from us? I've been working since a teenager. It was a while I quit working, but how come I don't know the balance of how much money that I should be getting back? Why ain't my money accruing interest? Think about it. You taking money, how come that money is not accruing interest? That goes right back to this Bible. It goes right back to this Bible. The parable of the talents. Right here. Right here. I'm gonna shorten it down. Yeah. Let me just read. Let me read the word and just calm down. This stuff angers me. I'm telling you. But my fight is with the devil. You know. Then the kingdom of heaven is likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. 5 of them was wise and 5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them, but the wise took oil in their van. Let me get down to the talents. Hold on. I didn't plan on reading this. That's why you can see. All right, now here go one. Okay, now this is where the interest come in at. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1. To every man according to his several ability. And straightway took his journey. Okay. And then he that had received 5 talents went and traded with the same and made 5 other talents. So the one he gave 5, just say he gave $5, he went and made 10. And the other he went to, he made $2. Okay, to the one that had 1, he didn't do nothing with that 1. He was able to do it. How I know he was able to make 2 out of it? Because he said he gave to them according to their ability. Right here, according to their ability. So he didn't put too much work on him. He just lazy. All right, now. All right. And then he's rewarded. I'm going to get down to the lazy one. All right. Now, this is the one that had 1. His Lord came unto him and said, well done, thy good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things, for I will make thee ruler over many. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord. Then he which had received the 1 talent came to him. Lord, I knew thou art a hard man, reaping where thou have not sown, and gathering where thou have not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou is that is thine. See, if you wasn't going to do nothing with it in the first, or they his servants. They working for him. Servants. All right. His Lord answered and said unto him, thou wicked and sloth, lazy servant. Thou knewest that I reap where I sow not, and gather where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest to have put my money to the exchanges. And then at my coming, I would have received my own with usury. You should have put my money, you should have invested in it. And I would have got interest, and the money would have made money. I want y'all to see that. This is invested. Now, why don't your Social Security money, why ain't you getting interest off of your Social Security money? You paying in, they borrowing your money. When you go to borrow money, you have to pay back interest. This is a wicked system all the way around. But let me keep going. Let me show y'all what they do instead of helping the homeless. They do this. They don't want you laying around. They don't want you laying around, so they'll put some spikes up so you can't lay down. You already ain't got a roof. You ain't got a bed and nowhere to lay your head. This is what they're going to do for you. They're going to put some spikes so you can't lay down. This is what the devils do. Let me see. It's some more. It's some more. This is what the devils do. Shalom, everybody. That's right. Corporation ain't paying no taxes. They the one doing all the stealing. Man, let me see here. But yeah, they putting up stuff where you can't lay down, you can't rest, and stuff like that. In order to get out the rain, one might have to crawl up under there. But nevertheless, they put up stuff where you can't lay down. Y'all get the gist of it. They don't want you laying around. You ain't got nowhere to go. You pay taxes. The city taking taxes. And don't nobody care. Now, let's get back to this labor shortage. How is you going to import? How is you going to take care? How is you going to reward criminals that break the law, cross the border? How you going to give them money to live here when the citizens that's been paying into these taxes, you won't give them money to live. So is it labor shortage or high unemployment? Which lie is it? I think it's how I think it's both. It ain't labor shortage. They don't want to pay nobody. They don't want to pay nobody. They giving these migrants, they done stole money, they took money out of our pockets and gave it to illegals. But you will not lift up, you won't give that money. I'd rather take my tax dollars and help the people on the street. That's what I'd rather do. Why you don't have a say so? See, when somebody's stealing your money, you don't get to tell them, somebody's stealing from you, you don't get to tell them what happens to what they took from you. You no longer have control over it. Look. The Bureau of Labor Statistics. Unemployment rate. That's not counting the people that's no longer in the system looking for a job. How you got 7.1 million unemployed people, 7.1 million unemployment people, and you got a labor shortage? And Elon Musk that's got his mouth on well government money, taxpayer money, talking about cutting Social Security. This number is only there can only be one outcome, a higher increase of homelessness, crime rates that's going to go through the roof. I forgot about that. Giving the money to other countries. You absolutely right. Giving the money to other countries. See, you see what I'm talking about? Giving money to Ukraine. Giving money to the so-called Holocaust survivors. That happened in Germany. That didn't happen over here. So why is my money going to some folks that help enslave my folks? And I don't have a say-so about it. The 2 Niners. The 2 Niners and 2 timers. But yeah. Trump had illegals working from him, didn't he? Let me see what this says. Hired undocumented illegal immigrants for $4 an hour for demolition product. I mean, just me personally. If I got money, I'm not going to pay nobody no wage that I wouldn't work for. That's just how I roll. That's biblical. I'm not going to pay nobody no money for no job that I wouldn't take myself. I've always been like that. Well, maybe when I was out there on the streets. I wasn't like that then when I was out on the streets. Nah, wasn't like that then. It was cutthroat. But somebody they lowball their price, then that's what you're gonna get. But yeah, you do a crappy job. But yeah, but I $4. Come on, you can't even order fries with $4. And then the fries that you might buy for $4 is killing you. But anyway, and you okay? Let me go on. Let me go on. How long I've been going? Almost 30 minutes. Let me go on. All right. You know they harping on labor shortage. Let me see one of these videos. See, can I find a short one? I'm not interested in the EU, not because I'm not too familiar with it. Let me stick to what I know. Oh, this is EU. They probably got the same situation. All right, here we go. I ain't watching 16 minutes. All right. Let's see about these. Let's see what this guy. Let's see what this guy going.
It's the end of the lemon picking season here in what's known as the citrus capital of the world. But farms in Santa Paula are losing money because they can't find enough workers to pick the produce.
Here where you can go find your workers at. You can go find your workers out there on the street. That's where you can go find them at. A lot of you so-called farmers or so-called church folks get together with them pastors, come up with some kind of security, and you got plenty of land out there where they can live, and there you go. Y'all work that out. I can't pay you a whole lot right now, but doggone it, you'll have a place to stay, I'll take care of the bills, and you'll have something to eat. Work that out. If you get together, a lot of you so-called white folks, y'all in touch with the police. Have them on speed dial. All you black folks, if you homeless, this might be a lane for you. It might be a lane for you. You say, what are you talking about? Before I sleep out on the concrete and on the subway, I'll be trying to find me a farm and find something. The sun ain't gonna kill you. The sun makes us stronger. It's a fact. Start somewhere. Anywhere is better than a street corner on the sidewalk. But be careful. These devils will kill you. So, if you homeless, you get together some of them guys with you. I'm just saying. You on the street. They walking. Some of them walking up to homeless folks, killing them. But anyway, might be a lane for you. Before I get on the street corner, I would be out there picking. You gonna pay me though. That's what you're gonna do. You gonna pay me. But anyway, now let me show you. Let me see here. Let me see what I got. I'm gonna let the video play while I'm gonna have to mute it, but I might let the sound play. Hold on.
Has woven itself into the fabric of our society, touching lives in major cities from coast to coast. Before we delve deeper into these streets and stories, please take a moment to like. Stagnant wages forms the backdrop against which this crisis.
Who's responsible for this? The city's supposed to take care of the people. They taking money from the people. You got people going through the city paying taxes. You got road tax. After a while, the city ain't gonna have no taxes to get. Ain't nobody gonna be working. But they can't come up with. But it's all kind of work needs to be done in the cities. All kinds of work. Yeah, all kinds of work needs to be done. That's why they want to do this right here. That's why they want to do this right here. This woman right here, she was working for the prison, but she was good enough to go out and work every day. But when it comes time for her to go home and make a living for herself, she's too dangerous to go out. Let me show y'all. There go the title of the video if y'all want to find it. It's 14 minutes long. I ain't going to play it all, but I'm going to give you a sample of it.
Say, that's slavery. That's slavery. You took away the whips, but you put the paperwork. Took away the masters and you put them in uniform. Same difference. Same difference.
It kind of appears that there is a coordinated system in order to protect the labor that's created by the prison system.
Walk into a McDonald's in Alabama, and the worker flipping your McDouble could be an incarcerated person.
It's a sad situation, a way they getting rich off us.
The Alabama Department of Corrections farms out incarcerated people to work at hundreds of private.
Remember, if you got an incarcerated person working, that's unemployment right there. Somebody cannot get a job. If you forcing the old folks to work till they're in a casket, somebody cannot get a job. Come on, family. The math ain't mathing. Common sense. Elon Musk and the rest of them, Trump, they want people working till they dead. See, y'all was all right. I'm talking to these racist devils and whoever was all right, long as it was happening to us. Yeah. Yeah. Now what?
private companies and government agencies across the state.
McDonald's, Burger King, Golden Corral, Wendy's. They got a Wendy's contract right now. State Trooper's office.
They'll send everybody everywhere.
They'll send you everywhere. Yes, the parole office.
And even though ADOC trusts these incarcerated people to leave prison every day and work alongside the general public, many of them are still denied the chance at real freedom.
I work for y'all, but when I come up for parole, you deny me. Why would you deny me? Because I got free, because you're getting free service.
This is a story.
Okay, why is it I worked in there? I wasn't guilty of what I went in there for, but I did some stuff, okay? According to the law, I was innocent. But I'm going to keep it real. I was doing some stuff, all right? How come when you in there working, that money don't go towards your housing when you get out? You're in there working. How come there ain't no money set aside for you when you get out? That way you ain't got to go stick nobody up and go back. Huh? Why don't that money go to you having somewhere to stay? Huh? Some clothes. Who gonna buy your clothes? How you gonna get to work? Where you gonna live? Huh? How you gonna pay your bills? Oh, why? Then you gotta pay the PO. Oh yeah, you got fines, child support. I'm so sick of these darn devils, boy.
Story about corporations and the state of Alabama exploiting prison labor and the coercive policies they use to keep its citizens trapped in servitude.
It doesn't work. It's a terrible system.
If you're wondering how any of this is even legal, well, it might not be. That's what we went.
The reason why it's legal because you got the criminals running the world. That's why it's legal. The devils is ruling. But I just want to see that. Let me skip to that part what she tried to get out. I'm going to try to get to it. But when she tried to go up for parole, we don't think you safe enough to go out on parole.
Went to Alabama to figure out.
So yeah, could you just describe like how long you worked here? And
I was here 18 months. That I ran their kitchen by myself. From 8 to 5 every Tuesday through Thursday.
wow,
Yeah.
that sounds like hard work.
It was.
Elizabeth Thomas was in the Alabama Work Release Program for 5 of her 15 years in prison.
So they had a combination of incarcerated people and free world people.
Yes.
Did you feel like there was a difference how they treated?
Oh, most definitely. We work longer hours.
Make the work release work over or work extra days. Don't want to give you off days. Like, no, I got to eat my health. I have to get rest. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a machine. But that's how they look at you. Like,
This is Quincy Sanders. During his nearly 17 years in prison, he worked at several restaurants, a lumber yard, and
That brother got an ankle bracelet on. I just noticed that. I seen the video twice, and I just not noticed he got an ankle bracelet on.
I have to get rest. You know what I'm saying?
That means he still got to pay the system. The system, he shouldn't have to pay nothing because he been working. And they paying these prison money under the table. He get out, he still got an ankle bracelet on, and he got to pay the system some more money.
Hey, I'm not a machine.
Look at his leg when he started walking.
But that's how they look at you. Like,
this is Quincy Sanders. During his nearly 17 years in prison, he worked at several restaurants, a lumber yard, and McDonald's.
like working a real job and trying to stay being incarcerated is a very hard experience. You have to be mind strong, really.
Alabama has one of the most overcrowded and deadly prison systems in the United States. Even the Justice Department found conditions there to be unconstitutional. In 2023, almost a person a day died in Alabama prisons, which is almost 5 times the national average.
Or they might get beat to death. People beating folks with sticks. They breaking broomsticks, making little billy clubs. People in there stabbing each other. People in there doing drugs. People in there almost about to die. They're not getting you no nursing assistance. The nurse.
That's real. I almost died in there myself. Had an abscess so big it bust. Yeah, the guys in there, the guys, the throwaway in society call it. They were beating that. They were beating that place down. Getting the guards in there. And the abscess bust. That's when you start. That's still good. You drinking poison. I got to my feet and fell out.
Probably get there, you probably be dead.
But ADOC offers people in prison with nonviolent misdemeanor convictions a potentially life-saving deal. If they join the work release program.
Y'all watch this video. I'll put the link in the chat. I put it over there. I'll put it over there on Rumble too. I put it on Rumble first. Y'all watch that. It's 14 minutes. I ain't gonna. I put it in the chat on Rumble. Let me put it in the chat over here. But there it is if y'all want to check it out. They doing all kind of dirt. All right, now. Let me wrap this up. I done proved my point. They don't need to beat a dead horse. Let me see here. I'll let this video play while I'm trying to wrap this up. Oh yeah. Here go the drug. Now I want y'all to think what's missing in the drug epidemic today that we got back in the 70s on up, especially the 80s and 90s. I want y'all to see what's missing. I want y'all to type in the chat what's not happening with the drug situation going on right here. I'm gonna let it play.
I got hit by a train.
Kensington has been plagued by an opioid crisis for years.
Arrest of a woman accused of operating a fentanyl packaging and narcotics ring in Kensington.
There's more killing than any block down here.
People are recovering after being shot in Kensington overnight.
This community is a good community. It's just that on the news.
Kensington is one of Philadelphia's most troubled neighborhoods.
You like the chaos and the confusion here.
I love it. A man is dead after police say that he was shot 32 times in Kensington.
Take a pill and they got fentanyl in it. Beat him up and stuff like that, took his sneakers and stuff.
The deadly shooting of a woman in Kensington into the drug trade in the heart of Kensington.
It's the epicenter of Philadelphia's opioid crisis.
Y'all can't think of what's missing, what black folks got it during the war on drugs. Y'all can't think of what's going on with black folk, what we got on the war on drugs versus what's going on now. YouTube who are you on YouTube? Jay Hain. Y'all can't think of what's going on.
This is $1 billion economy.
When it comes to Pennsylvania's opioid epidemic, Kensington is ground zero.
There are hundreds of unhoused individuals without access to public restrooms.
That's right. Where the police raids at? Now, I don't think, now this is just my opinion. You ain't got to give them 20 years. Just get them away from the situation. Get them away from the situation. Send them to another city. Huh? Some of these folks want to get off, but they can't. Let me skip to the fast forward to this white guy right here. Right here. Some of these people want to get off, they can't. If you homeless, how you gonna relocate?
Pumped up, or is this that's the way you feeling right now? Okay, I got you, sweetie. So how long is this stretch?
Maybe like 10, 15 blocks.
Okay.
They will all hang here, but they block them out.
All type of novelty stores here.
Huh? Squizzle? Squizzle? No, my name ain't Squizzle.
Oh.
I look like Squizzle?
The rapper?
The rapper? No, I'm not Squizzle the rapper. They say he was a rapper.
Oh, he might be a rapper. Yeah.
Y'all make documentaries?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. You want to tell us anything about Kensington?
Well, I've been down here for 2 years. It's a sad life. It's rough. You know, it's a struggle. And, you know, I'm addicted to the chaos and confusion. I ain't even addicted to drugs anymore.
So So this man, he need a change of environment. Prison or something. Let him dry out and send him somewhere else. The people not even trying. Is what I'm getting at. They are not trying. But when it was black folks, give them 40 years because you got slave labor. They got the complexion for the protection. But you got the U.S. military. You got the U.S. military. You got doggone Wendy's. You got Walmart using prison labor. See? Yeah, give black folks. We don't like Negroes, no way. We're going to put the prisons on the stock market. We gonna deny them public housing when they get out. You're not gonna be able, cause you got a record. You can't get no government housing, not even temporary. When you get out, you can't get nothing. You can't get no food stamps when you get out. I know you've been locked up for about 10 years, and but that's your problem on how you gonna eat and where you gonna live. But meanwhile, while we got you, we gonna have you working for the U.S. government that ain't gonna help you find nothing. They ain't gonna help you find nothing to eat when you get out. We ain't gonna help you find no place to stay. We not gonna help you at all. Why? Because we got these prisons on the stock market. We want you coming back. That's right. If you working in prison, you should be getting money saved up. You shouldn't be getting out wondering how you gonna eat. That's dangerous for everybody else. But then the first thing they want to say, some people do love prison. And I hate to say it. I got a cousin, I don't know. I love him, but I have to love him from a distance. Let me just share this. I'm not gonna say his name, but I'm not lying on it. I just got out. 2006. My cousin, he didn't have no family down here but me, his family up north. So down here, two convicts ain't supposed to be together. I took a penitentiary chance. If I got so much as a speeding ticket, I was looking at 6 more years. I took a penitentiary chance to go get my cousin because he ain't got no family, ain't nobody down here that he could, to go pick him up. And I said, it's a matter of time for this Negro to do something. This Negro gonna do something. Somebody gonna kill him. Let me go get him. I went down there and get this Negro. And then we got to the car while this Negro pulled out a joint. I told that man, I was fighting mad. I said, look, he thought I was the old me. I used to be a weed head. He thought, I said, look, whatever you got, you need to smoke it or whatever you're gonna do right now. I said, if I get pulled over, I'm going to tell them it's yours. It was my vehicle. I'm not going to jail. I'll go if they catch me with you, I'll go like that. But I'm not going to jail because some drugs that you didn't tell me you had. I'm not doing that. I hurry up, I borrow some money and send him home. I still love him. I borrow some money and send him home. I said, this nigga I ain't gonna make it long. I gotta get rid of him. I didn't say it like that, but I helped him. He wanted to go, and I sure helped him. But anyway, man, I'm telling you, you have to watch your family. Man, please. I said, look, you can. I didn't agree to pick you up with some weed. I took a chance going back to prison for 6 years. Picking you up. I was ready to fight. I'm telling you. I was ready to fight. He didn't say nothing. I'm telling you. But anyway. All right. I'm ready to fight. All right. I'm pretty much, let me see. Let me dry my eye. But all right, y'all see the fixes in. Y'all see the fixes in. But yeah, look, check this out. You got immigrants that's getting Social Security. They didn't pay in the system. They didn't pay in. They didn't pay in. But now they talking about taking it from everybody. See, that's why I asked, why ain't this money drawing interest? That would help you in your unemployment. You know, health deteriorate, hospital bills, stuff you didn't plan for. See, why ain't your Social Security, they taking it out your check every time you work? Why ain't it drawing interest? They borrowing it. I just want y'all to see that. All right, let me make sure I don't forget nothing. Any questions? Any questions, y'all? Now here's another thing. They had a ICE raid down here in Mississippi. That's why brothers can't get no jobs. You start locking up these folks that's hiring these illegals. They don't want to pay them folks. That would, so this think about it. Don't this make sense? If you really want to get rid of crackdown on illegal immigration, it don't matter if it's the Democrats or the Republican Klan. If you start locking up these folks that's hiring them, that was cut that down. Cause you break the border, you cross the border to get over here. Where you gonna work at? Where you gonna sleep? What you gonna eat? Don't that make sense? If you start locking up these folks that's hiring these illegals, it won't cut it off completely, but it'll be a drastic increase. But now you got to worry about, okay, I get over here, I can't find no job. You already got a high unemployment rate, right? But no, that's too much like right. That's too much like right. Too much like right. But anyway. All right, family. That's about it. I think that's it. I don't think I missed nothing. I'm bad about skipping over stuff. Yeah. Hey, Ali, I go to complete job sites. I don't see a Negro in sight. You cannot tell me if a Negro would work in prison, he would work out here. They don't want to pay us, and they don't have to worry about no 401k. They don't have to worry about they can pay them less. See what I'm saying? I got you, Sister Brenda Hill. Got you. I see you. All right. Let me get on back over here. All right, family. Shalom. Might be back. I don't know. I might be back. But remember, to be holy for the Most High is holy. Let me show that Bible verse first. Be ye holy, for your Father which is in heaven is holy. Let me see here. First Peter 1:16. Let me show it to y'all so you know what I mean. Let me show it to you. First Peter 1:16. Because it is written, be ye holy, for I am holy. The Most High is holy, and he want us, he made us in his image. So he's supposed to, not only him, but everybody else is supposed to be reminded of the Most High when they see your life. So be holy, for your Father which is in heaven is holy. If not, you're going down.
When I think about your goodness, Yahshua, and what you've done for me. Oh, I don't deserve anything you've done for me, and I don't deserve that you laid your life for me. Over and over, I let you down. Over and over, you stayed around. Unconditionally, you keep on loving me, loving me. That's why you are so holy. That's why you are holy. That's why you are holy. Oh yeah, you are holy. I'm calling you Yah the mighty. You are Yah the mighty. Heaven ain't going to heaven, ain't going to heaven. You better watch your mouth when you're talking about who it is you reppin'. There are crazy people who seduce you for your soul. Everything that glitters don't always turn to gold. Whoa. Sometimes it's hard to believe when you're going through it. Trying to give my very best, so I'm trying to keep the faith. I know you got my back, I don't have to worry. You don't ever sleep, 'cause you are holy. You are holy. You are holy. You are holy. And your whole soul, Almighty. You are so holy. Omega, beginning and end. You are holy forever. Holy. No one compares to you, 'cause you are holy.